First of all, man, I appreciate you always, man. I thank you just for always being there. You know what I mean? You're for real. I appreciate you just for having patience with me. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. Everyone, my name is Antonio Rivers. I'm a barbershop owner down here in Charleston. I'm also an instructor. I actually work at a barber school. I'm also the president of the Barbers Association here in Charleston as well. And thank you for this training. And the testimonies all of those beautiful people were giving, man, it was just hitting. Everything was hitting, man. So I'll tell you, man, you doing this, man, is definitely a powerful revelation that you got, and it's manifesting, man. And I'm gonna stick with it, man. I'm gonna stick with it. I ain't going nowhere. So thank you again.
So yes, I'm going to always follow you. I'm going to always call you. I'm always get in your programs. And I do want that help, but I do have to figure out, we going to have to figure out how it's going, and how can it apply and benefit. And you know what I mean? It's just, I only see it's just little tweaks and things that we want to be different from what I'm doing, because like I said, I'll put a lot into it already like I have. But I do need to know those, crossing the T's and dotting the I's part on the little different part of what I'm trying to do with my after licensing hair school. Like, so it's an after licensing hair school. So it's beyond hair school. Once we get that piece of paper, everybody thinks, oh yeah, I'm a hairdresser. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I did. It's more than just getting that little piece of paper when you get in this business. That little piece of paper is just the beginning. It's not show end and not show you everything. Because everybody thinks I'm a hairdresser now. I got to do no. There's so much more to it than that. And a lot of mindset needs to be implemented too. And that's what I'm offering with my teaching as well. Because it really is a life-changing thing because it's about your health and your wealth. So yeah, I love you, Cheers. Love you to life. Definitely go get in that program. And I definitely, always want to talk to you and try to figure it out. Like, now I'm going to implement what you giving into what I want to do, So yes, sir. I'm down and I'm going to stay down. My Instagram name is @RealBlackHair. Yep, and you can follow me on that because I am starting with that, utilizing that as Chin told me to share what I know and educating my clients, people, and hair school students and people that have license as well.
Hi, my name is Juana Molano, and I am a cosmetology, and I finished recently my teaching for cosmetology, and I thinking about open the school, and I think this is the answer to all my questions. Because I'm afraid because I'm not good with papers, to fill in papers. So I think he's gonna help me a lot. So I live in New Jersey. I do hair extension, but I can do a little or everything. I started when I was 18 years old. I was afraid because the financial aid, because I don't know how to do math. So I was afraid, and you say you can give, some paper, to do that. And I say, oh.
Yep, and there's computer software systems that'll do all of that stuff for you all.
So nice, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, I got in contact with Chin a few months ago. I saw him on my Instagram. I saw a testimonial from a person that I was following. And I was like, this is interesting. So I kept on following him for a little while. And I started listening to everybody's testimonial. And I just was like, okay, I'm gonna see what this is about. And he said he's gonna call me back. And I actually got a phone call right away from him. And my thing is that if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna go all the way and do it. So I went with the GOLD program, especially when he said that he assists and help out with everything. I definitely needed the help with things that I don't know about. And it's like as soon as I joined, I got so much documents, PDFs was flying through my email. And I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. And I said, this is a lot. But I remember when he said, hey, I'm here. So I had no fear. I was like, okay, anytime this needs to be done, I'm calling every time I text him, he answers. So it's really, really great. I would say if you're really busy and your time is not, able to do all the documents that he said in there today, I think that you should just get with that program, and yeah, definitely and his team will help you guys out. So yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I was looking for a space out in Brooklyn. It didn't work out too well for me at that location, so I didn't let it stop me. I was determined I'm gonna get this school. I don't care where I gotta drive, how far I gotta go. So the next state over is New Jersey. So I'm traveling to New Jersey trying to find locations, stuff like that. I finally found a spot. Definitely followed the checklist that he sends out to make sure you check this, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, don't do this, make sure you ask for this. So it's like, even though he's like a distance away, I felt like he was like right here in my back pocket, like right here. I could just pull out my phone, call him. And sometimes I had to say, I'm like, damn, I just be calling him too much. And I remember the other person was like, yeah, I be calling him so much. So I was like, oh, well, I don't feel too bad. I'll be calling him a lot too. He just tell me what I need to do, what I need to say. And I feel so comfortable. It's crazy. So yeah, my location is literally 2 hours from where I'm at now. So yeah, I'm planning to move closer to the location. I don't travel that far, but in the beginning I will be, driving back and forth, but I don't care. Like, this is what I want to do. I feel this is going to be like a legacy for my family and my daughter. So, I'm going to do whatever I need to do, to get it. That's the thing. Stay up on that. I just want to say, you have to make up your mind, because time doesn't wait for anybody. Like, you can't hesitate. You do your research, you do what you have to do, but you have to make a decision. Whether you're going to do it or not, make a decision and move forward with it. You won't be upset. Everything will work out. You just have to stay up on it, stay focused. Well, my name on Instagram is Karen Did That.
We thank you, Miss Karen, and you keep up the great work.
Yes, thank you also.
Working with Chin has been a very good experience. I can only say good things about him. Anytime that I've needed assistance or had a question, he's Johnny on the spot. Most recently, he assisted me with building my funnel, and you could tell by his background that he was busy. But I just want to let you guys know that he does take time out, just as he has done with this conference. He takes time out. He will help you. He's very hands-on. He's patient and understanding, and all of that is so very necessary. A lot of the people that I hear and see, what I've noticed is, most of them that are opening schools, from what I've noticed, tend to be couples. And I want to speak to single people who might be on the fence that say, well, I only have one income, I only have this going on, I only have that going on. Don't let that stop you. If the Lord has put something in your heart and you know for a fact that this is something that you should be doing, I encourage you to give Chin a call and get on a payment plan with him and work it out and stay focused, stay diligent to the mission. Don't throw in the towel thinking, oh, I can't do this alone. Because for me, and it's funny because I've done some very big things. I've lived in 5 states. So it's nothing for me to make a life shift. But this time, this was so big that it made me nervous. And I've never been nervous before about any of the things that I've done. But I guess, really in hindsight, that's a good sign. If it don't make you nervous, it probably is not big enough. So I would say to the single people, don't allow that to stop you. Still get in touch with him and work with him, and he's going to help you. I don't know what else I can say, Chin, because I can only really echo what the woman ahead of me said. You can find me at scissorqueen.com or The Scissor Queen on Instagram, The Scissor Queen on LinkedIn, The Scissor Queen on Facebook. I am The Scissor Queen everywhere you go.
Trying to tap in before I head into the church house and praise God for this conference that I was just in for the day. I'm really excited. I learned a lot, especially from the testimonials that came in and spoke on their behalf of what they've been receiving from being in your program. And so that really inspired me to do what I need to do and to do what I have been called to do and that's to own a school. Again, in my area, it's a lack of schools. As you went down the list, you saw it was only one, Aveda, and Aveda don't even cater to the barbers. So I feel like I'm the only option. So with all of this weight that's been on my shoulders for years, I feel like now is the time that God is releasing me to actually implement this and become a school owner. So I really appreciate you doing this conference. And it confirms, I'm gonna speak for all of us that's in here, it confirms what we need to do. It confirms that we're in the right place at the right time. So I really appreciate what you're doing, and I signed up, and I'll be looking forward to a call with you soon.
I will be calling you.
You know, I just joined the GOLD program, but I have been watching Chin for maybe 2 years now. I have been a cosmetologist for 36 years, and I'm just really excited for this next chapter in my life. And I decided to elevate myself finally and break the change from behind the chair and develop a cosmetology school in Charleston, South Carolina, that specializes in natural hair care. Chin, I know your program works, and I'm just sticking my little pinky toe in it right now in your GOLD program. But everything that you said today, every person that you brought up to speak, I have started following people on the gram. I am really listening to these school owners on the outskirts of these classes that you're giving, and I'm watching how they posture every day. So I'm really grateful for your time and your energy. And everybody, this is where it's at. We're all going to the next level. Thank you for letting me share. I am in the process of applying for a loan, and I needed to prove that there was an interest for my particular school. So I called, Mr. Chin really quick. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to have something done. And he told me about the Jot Funnel. Now, I have been in several of his marathon classes. I knew about all of this stuff, but it just kind of escapes you when somebody throws you up against the wall and tells you to perform. So I called on him, and we got it going on. He did that so quick for me. And then I got excited, and then I made another video, and I said, can you upload this one? And he was like, here you go, ping, ping. It wasn't even 1, 2, 3. It was like a 1.5, and it was done. So that was amazing, and I thank you for that, Chin. People started pouring in really quick. Listen, y'all, I'm not really even advertising, and when I put that funnel up, people are responding and they're filling it out. It's a pre-registration just to show interest, and I think that's really important because I believe Stay Ready Nails, I don't know what she did at the beginning, but I watched her a lot. I still watch her a lot, and she had the line outside her door when it was time for her to open, because she had already been posturing and doing things. So it pays to watch everybody. Chin helps because everybody has their bit to add that will help. So that Jot form, it was a sales funnel to start, and it was a Jot form, and then we went from a Jot form to a sales funnel. And you know how you watch stuff and you say, okay, I'll get back with that later, because it doesn't matter how much somebody speaks about it until you put your hand to movement to do it. You really don't internalize anything. So it's a hands-on thing. When if Chin says, let's do a hands-on, let's do the hands-on. Because a couple of times he said, do it, and I didn't do it, and I had to backpedal when my thoughts started resurfacing and I needed what he was teaching. So yes, he's got me on point, and he gave me some homework to do. Everything that a person needs to go to the next level, Chin has it, definitely. My vision statement always remains the same. Each one teach one until we all have the knowledge and power. Blessings flow.
I'm glad that I was able to participate today. I'm not sure if anybody has experienced this like I have, but in the beauty industry in particular, it's kind of hard to get people to help you sometimes, and especially to give as many jewels and gems as I've gotten from these past 2 days. So I was looking for schools to get my instructor's license. I'm a nail technician, and I found you through Miss Cynthia Stay Ready. And I watched her go from doing one-on-one classes to opening up a school. And like the other young lady said, there was a line around the corner of people waiting. And I knew it was a lot of preparation that went into it. And when she had let us know about your services and everything, and I said, you know what, I'm going to get my instructor's license and I'm going to start my journey. So I just wanted to thank you for all of the information that you shared with us. And I feel good about the decision that I made to participate. It was a lot of information, but I knew it was bona fide information. Some of the things I had started to look up on my own. And like you said, it can be overwhelming. And I looked at the paperwork and I was like, yeah, I'll need help with this. I've been a nail tech for 5 years now. The biggest challenge, like I said, is getting help. A lot of people don't know that when you go to school, it's just really for the basics. And I went in thinking that, okay, I'll go to school, I'll get my license, and then I'm ready to go. No, you have to continuously educate yourself. There's constantly new trends. There's always new techniques and new things that are coming out that customers want, and you have to be marketable and be able to provide the services that people want. And you can't just, be stuck in the 90s or the 80s or something. You have to evolve. And, it's a constant education process. So when you come into the industry, you have to be willing to continue to educate yourself. Thank you for providing this service, because like I said, a lot of people, they'll sit on it and they won't share.
If you're still behind that chair and you're afraid to go ahead and open your school, just start following the Millionaire Barber. Take that course at least to get your online presence set up right. And then set a goal for the month and then move forward like that. Just take it in steps. If you sit down and set your goals, say you want to do it in a year or 6 months or 3 months. I don't know, but I would get from behind that chair, I'm telling you, because you do not want that to be your future. I want to share with everyone, stay encouraged, stay around people that's like-minded, that's going where you want to go. Stay focused. That's my main thing. Stay focused. And I just want to thank you again, Millionaire Barber. I can't thank you enough. And I'm definitely looking for the next class that I can learn from you. What else? I'm like, what else? He's got a lot of information in his head. Let me hurry up and figure out what else I can take, because I'm going to stick on his mentorship until I reach the goal that I want to reach.
Well, I'm Shabir Baker out in the Dallas, Texas area. Currently in the process of opening up a nail school with Chin and a nail salon. I'm doing both. And well, my wins is that I just released my online course about 2 or 3 days ago, and I've had 3 people to purchase it so far. And then I woke up with like 2 or 3 reviews.
Congratulations.
That I wasn't expecting. Video reviews.
So tell us about that online course.
Thank you. I have an online course teaching nail technicians how to master nails like a pro, and it's everything in there from sanitation all the way down on how to brand and market yourself and rebook the same clients and gain new clientele. And I have a lot of videos in there, trainings that I've done live, and it's notes in there step by step. Everything you need is in that online training course to learn how to become a master, learn how to do nails like a pro. Okay.
Congratulations, Shabir, because I know you got your funnels, got everything set up.
Yes, so I'm excited about that. And then the fact that I was doing an all nail school, but now I'm doing a nail salon and a nail school. So I have 10 nail technicians that I just hired, and my grand opening is August the 1st.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Sylvina Buckle. I live in Petal, Mississippi, and I am in the process of opening my beauty school. I have been with Chin for about a year now. I am in the Gold program. I started out in the Bronze program, and I decided that, well, that's a lot to try to handle on my own. Plus, I'm working at a school now, so I moved over to the the Gold program, so that they could help me, with whatever I need help with, right and stop. And the program is good. I used the business plan with the SBA to try to get an SBA loan. When they saw the business plan, they were like, this is the best business plan I've seen. This is a great business plan. My SBA counselor said there was no problems with it. I got approved for my SBA loan. The program is great. I mean, all kind of forms and stuff. I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself. So, but Chin, I tell you, if I was not in the Gold program, I don't know if I could have done all of this by myself. It's been a great help. All the forms in place. I'm just excited about what I'm getting ready to do with this school. Excited about the program. I try to be on all the calls that I can, because the information is great. The vendors that you give me, I did use the vendor for the shampoo and everything, and that's going great for me. And so I'm just using every little nugget that you're giving me, and I'm taking it and I'm using it. And one thing that you have to do opening a school, because I know this is a passion for me. I've been teaching for 16 years. So the information that Chin is giving us is priceless. I'll suggest the Gold program to anybody. It is worth every penny of it and more. And Chin is such a great guy. I mean, his heart is just big, and the program is worth everything that he's saying. So if you're thinking about getting in the program, quit being like me. When I first started, I was looking at, that might cost a lot, but I had to invest. You got to invest in yourself, because nobody else was telling me anything else about the program. And nobody else was trying to help me achieve my vision and my goal. And I had to go to YouTube and find Chin. And I didn't know Chin. I never heard of him. And I went on YouTube and I started listening to him, like some of you guys are probably just following him. And I listened to him for a little while, and I said, well, I'm just going to call you, like some one guy that was saying he's not going to talk to me. He's a millionaire. You know, he's not going to call. And he DM'd me as soon as I reached out to him. He DM'd me, and he really talked to me. And anytime I call him, he answers his phone. That really shocked me. I'm like, this man is a millionaire, and he takes out the time to talk to people. So down to earth. So I don't want to take up all the time, Chin, but I just really appreciate your program, and I appreciate what you're doing. If you're thinking about it, stop thinking and just do it, because the more you think, the longer it's going to take, and the longer it's going to take you to get accredited. I started, I think, was it last June, Chin? Maybe last May with you. Mm-hmm. And I've been with you ever since, but I kick myself in the butt every day when I wished I would have known you earlier. I could have been so far ahead of the game. But hey, while I'm here, I've been with you this long, and I'll be with you. And even after I get accredited, I would still, Chin, you would still be my mentor. I'm glad to have ran into you through the internet and have you as my mentor. And it's just feel good knowing that I got somebody that I can call on that can help me if I get in a rut with anything in my school, and not gonna go behind my back and backstab me and not want to tell me anything because you scared I'm gonna outgrow you or whatever. But it's just a blessing, man. Just put God first and have faith, because it's really gonna take faith to get where you want to go in anything in life. And this is gonna be a big giant step of faith for me. But I have a husband that knows how to pray and really supports me. So I think, well, my daughters and my sister, my road dog, my baby sister, I got good support system. So, and that's what you need. And I got you, Chin.
Oh yeah, you got me. I'm riding with you to the end.
Right.
Thank you for the push, the kick in the butt, the information. I'm amazed by you, man. And I'm thinking, okay, Chin, my brother. Chin, my new brother. He's my brother for life at this point. We down like 4 flats. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in it, and I'm ready to get started. Like, you know, I don't know what it costs to be in the goal, but I know I'm gonna get the money together to do it if I don't already have. That's the part that I know. I learned that I don't know what I need to do by myself. That's the main thing I learned from this session. There's no way to do this without you. And listening to people over the years and different trainings, it always is, you gotta have a mentor. And even mentors need mentors. Like you say, you have one, but you look at everything that you're doing, it would appear that you would not need a mentor. You don't sound like you need a mentor. You don't move like you need a mentor, but your intelligence tells you there's always somebody who's done this bigger and better than me, and to follow that person. My circle was big. It's maybe 3 people now. I don't have a lot of people around me. And I noticed that I started coming up with more ideas and things started coming to me once I started clearing out all these people who had their hand out. I'm Wanda. I'm the person you call to get a ride, to get a food, always in need. It seemed like my crew was always in need. And I'm thinking, well, God, dog, can anybody in this group be smarter than me? So that's it. I can sit here all day long and talk about what I've learned with you in the 2 days. I don't want to ever disconnect from you ever again. I plan on blessing people over and over and over again. I already know my 2 locations for the next 5, 6. I got a 10-year plan. It might be less than that, but that's what I have on paper. Those 2 locations, opening up schools, they'll be filled. I probably won't have to do any more, so I want to bless somebody else to do it. I want somebody to come in here, hang out with Chin, and do what I'm doing. So that's it. I'm so excited. I can't even talk. Just be a blessing to people. I know that's my purpose in life, and I'm now walking in that space. And I see now, because I've had 15 businesses. None of them have ever given me the money that we just discussed. None of them.